Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. So somebody is being told that it's very important for them to stay positive at this time. So think positive thoughts, speak positive things, basically, yeah. Whatever you put out, make sure that you remember that you will get it back. So staying positive will get positive results. Being negative will get negative results. There is a victory that somebody is about to receive, and so I feel like that's why it's important for somebody to stay positive during this time. There could be like 3 people that could be involved in whatever this situation is. I kept hearing Virgo, so you could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or there's a Virgo involved. You could be seeing the angel number 311. You could be seeing the angel number 1111. You could be seeing the angel number 111. So let's just hop in, y'all, and see what's going on. I'm also picking up, too, something about somebody boasting or somebody bragging about something. It could be, like 30 people, boasting and bragging about something. But I feel like, again, it's important for somebody to, stay positive at this time. At the bottom of the deck, we have the gift card. This is the physical gift card because we have a spiritual gift card in this deck as well. So somebody, could be receiving some type of physical gift at this time. Somebody could be an Aquarius. Somebody, could be on their healing journey at this time. Somebody, could receive, like a new spiritual gift. But it could, be used, when it comes, to the physical realm. This could be, to help people. This could be to uplift people. So that could be, why somebody's being told, to stay positive at this time. Behind this card, we got, if it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up. So somebody definitely, could blow up somebody's phone. But somebody definitely, could receive, like a gift, and it could be in the form of money. Holy Spirit, what is it that we need to know? Yeah, the window of opportunity card came out. So there is a window of opportunity that's already open to somebody. This window of opportunity could have something to do, with finances. This could have something to do, with, like somebody using, what's within them, to create finances. Like somebody, could draw really good, so somebody, could get a contract, with with like a company, to draw, for like a Disney movie or something like that. And I'm just using this as an example. But I feel like whatever this victory is, it definitely has something to do, with what's within somebody. So somebody, could be defeating people, but it's not, by, like their words or their actions. It could just be, their spiritual power, that's defeating people. So again, somebody's being told, to stay positive, at this time. Somebody definitely, could be a writer out here. Somebody, could be writing a book, be writing, like a play. Something definitely, could be in writing. But this is the knowing card. So somebody knows something. Somebody knows something. Maybe, there are people that are trying to figure out, how somebody knows something, or they're trying to figure out what somebody knows. Mm-hmm. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. There could be some people, that could be trying to, like get somebody to, operate in their low vibrational energy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, these people, could be going like downhill. Something's going down out here. Meet me in the mall. It's going down. Meet me in the club. I don't know. There could be a fight, that could break out. Somebody possibly, could want somebody to, like meet up with them. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware of something about a meetup. There could be, like somebody or some people, because I did pick up on 3 people that could be having some type of meeting, behind, like somebody's back. This could be a good thing. This could be a bad thing. This could be like higher ups at somebody's job, meeting, behind the scenes about somebody's work performance. Mm-hmm. But somebody definitely knows that, like something is going down. Or somebody knows that something is about to go down. Mm-hmm. Wow. Somebody could get written up as well. So I don't know. Somebody could get written up at work. Somebody, could be writing up, like some type of contract or, writing up some type of documents or something like that. Yeah. And then we have the messenger card. So somebody definitely, could receive some type of message. Somebody, could be, like a spiritual messenger. I just heard coming forward. So somebody, could be coming forward to get an understanding, coming forward to tell the truth, coming forward, like to vindicate somebody's name. Wow. Something about Meg the Stallion is significant. So something could be taking place with Meg the Stallion. I know she has, they have, the ongoing court situation with Tory Lanez and, that whole situation. So something about that could be very significant. But I feel like like whoever this is that knows something, I feel like that whoever's resonating with this message knows some stuff. But I feel like there's somebody else that possibly knows some stuff as well. So this could be going back to, like whoever this person is or these people are, they know that somebody knows. It could just be because of somebody's intuition. But I feel like that whoever that person or those people are, like something's going down or it's about to go down. So like it could be a showdown, amongst some people. Or, it could be their life, is going down. Their life is digressing. Their health is digressing. Their finances is digressing. Something about, some text messages. Text messages going back and forth is also what I'm picking up. Yeah, at the bottom of this deck, we got, it's a celebration, bitches. So somebody definitely, could be about to celebrate. And it's a victory. But something, could go down at a celebration. I'm also picking up too, like people, could have been celebrating, celebrating too soon or celebrating, going back to that boasting and bragging. And so I feel like it's about to go down. Yep. And then after this, we got worried. So there is somebody or some people that definitely, could be worried. They could be at a fork in the road. They wanted somebody, to be at a fork in the road. Somebody could be in the Air Force or something about the military is very significant. Why is this annoying here? Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an A or an F. Yeah, because somebody told a half truth, which is a whole lie. So there could be somebody could know that like somebody told them a half truth, which is a whole lie. There could be some people, that could be finding out that somebody knows that they know that like they were told a half truth, which is a whole lie. Stuff is adding up. This is the make it make sense card. So something is about to be made sense of. Or somebody, is about to, like make some sense of something. This could be, like somebody, getting an understanding of what's going on. But somebody definitely, could be, like following somebody or, like somebody, could be trying to track somebody's whereabouts or trying to keep up with somebody. There could be somebody that, is trying to compete with somebody, going back to trying to, trying to keep up with somebody. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with a O. Why is this going downhill here? Yeah. The cross me card came out. So somebody done crossed somebody. For sure. But this is also, you know, like a follower of Jesus card, lover of God card. So somebody, you know, could be a follower of Jesus, a lover of God out here. There definitely, could be somebody, you know, that, like they could walk around saying, you know, that they follow Jesus or they love God, but it's not really true. You know, I feel like, this is somebody that could be lukewarm, or some people that could be lukewarm. But somebody definitely, did cross somebody for sure. I don't know. Something about, an amusement park. Something could take place at an amusement park. So like another ride, you know, malfunctioned. And like it could be bad. It could be bad. That's just a side note. Be aware of, like amusement park rides and things of that nature. But we've seen enough of that over the years, you know, rides malfunctioning and people getting hurt, dying and things of that nature. Somebody definitely, could be a spiritual messenger, or, you know, somebody, you know, is about to, you know, like realize, you know, that, like one of their purposes is to, you know, relay messages, you know, from the spirit realm. Why is this messenger card here? Be aware of, somebody, if somebody, you know, like communicating with somebody, you know, but like telling somebody a half truth, which is a whole lie. Because I feel like that this person, they're purposely, they're purposely, you know, like betraying somebody, or this is somebody, you know, that, like they've, you know, like told somebody else or other people a half truth, which is a whole lie, you know, to get these people, you know, like to cross somebody, you know, or get somebody to cross somebody. But this is real life. So there could be people, you know, that could be about to find out, like life is real. So there are some people that definitely, could be living in fantasy world mentality. But be aware of, like somebody trying to spin the truth, or somebody trying to spin, you know, like a narrative or something like that. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an O, a C, or an S. Something about, pepper spray or OC spray or something like that. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be going through some type of training. Somebody, you know, could be training, you know, to be a police officer. They could be training to be, you know, like going to the military or whatever have you. Or, just be aware of, like celebrations and, you know, get-togethers and things of that nature. Because I feel like that, like it could go down. Something, you know, like could go down at a celebration, or, you know, like at a public event, or, you know, like some type of you know, this could be like at an amusement park, or, you know, this could be, you know, like at a park, you know, but it's like a public celebration or whatever have you. Just be aware. At the bottom of this deck, we got the Queen of Swords. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So somebody knows some truth out here. Somebody knows some truth for sure. Y'all see how this person has, you know, like their hand out, you know, like, like bring it on. So something about, like somebody knowing, you know, that, like, so there could be some people that knows that somebody knows that, you know, they lied. And so, they could be trying to, you know, like, like bring some drama, you know, somebody's way. But so I feel like like somebody possibly knows. Like somebody definitely, could be ready for it. But there's also somebody that definitely, could be ready for some type of new beginning. With this Ace of Wands. So, the new beginning can have something to do, you know, with, you know, like somebody's victory that they're about to receive. Why is this half truth, whole lie here? We got the Death card. I don't like the Death card with this cross. I don't know. Somebody definitely, could pass away. Somebody definitely, could have lied how somebody passed away. Somebody definitely, could have lied, spun the truth, you know, spun a narrative, you know, like to end something for somebody. Somebody definitely, could have, you know, like lied, you know, on the dead, or lied about, you know, like a person that passed over. There could be somebody that's passed over that definitely, yeah, could be, like upset, and it has something to do with, yeah, like some people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody could have told multiple lies or spun multiple narratives, or, yeah, they could have done something, like multiple times. Mm-hmm. And somebody's about to get, like caught up. So somebody, could have told, multiple lies, and yeah, like they get caught up in the last lie, because it's like, well, the first lie that you told, you said this, then the second lie you told, you said that. So yeah, like somebody's, stories, aren't matching up. The number 13 could be significant. Yeah, the Ace of Wands flipped over again. Something about, yeah, some spell work. There could be an end, yeah, to some type of spell work that somebody, could be doing. I don't know. There could be some people that could be trying to recruit somebody, because I'm picking up with the 3 people, yeah, the power of 3. So yeah, like in the Craft movie, they needed Sarah, the last witch, to complete the circle. So something about, yeah, some people trying to recruit somebody. And I definitely do feel like they possibly, could try to spin a narrative or something like that. But something about, recruiters, military, police academy, something about that is very significant as well. Somebody definitely, could get like too high off of something. This could be marijuana. This could be, like somebody, could smoke marijuana. But yeah, like something, could be put in the marijuana, and yeah, like it could take somebody to a whole nother, a whole nother place, and somebody could do something stupid, yeah, with the death and the cross here. Something about, yeah, OC, Orange County. What is that? Florida. Somebody could be from Florida, or something about Florida is significant. Something about California is significant. Something about Washington, D.C. is significant. South Carolina. South Dakota. Somebody could just travel a lot. Why is this cross here? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, like astro traveling. There's also somebody out here that definitely, yeah, they could communicate with, people that passed over. So somebody, yeah, is a medium out here. Scorpio energy. There could be some type of end to some type of investigation. Is also what I'm picking up. We got the Queen of Wands, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So you could be a Leo, or Aries, or a Sagittarius, or there's one involved. Wow. There could be somebody that feels like, that, yeah, like they are going through, like they've been having, like bad luck. Because that's also what I'm picking up as well. Or somebody is about to, like, yeah, somebody superstitious out here. But I feel like that, like whoever this superstitious person is, I feel like that this is the one, or the people that, yeah, like they're living in a fantasy world mentality. So, like somebody, could, oh, I broke a mirror, so I'm going to have, 7 years of bad luck. So that could be why somebody, feels like that they're having, like bad luck or bad karma. But the fact of the matter is, it's because of, yeah, like their actions, going back to, yeah, the beginning of the message. What you put out is what you get back. Wow. Somebody, could have a black cat. Or something about, yeah, a black cat is significant. Somebody that definitely, yeah, could have passed over, definitely, yeah, could be trying to communicate with somebody. But there's also somebody that, yeah, like they could be trying to communicate, with like people that passed over. And yeah, like they don't know who they're communicating with. These are people, yeah, like these are dark spirits, yes, like spirits that do not have not even a crumb of a fluck to give about whoever this person is. So I don't know what whoever this is doing, but they gonna find out. Yeah, they could be in that fluck around and find out energy, and they're about to fluck around and find out some stuff. Wow. Why is this real life here? I don't know, because going back to, yeah, like the Craft movie. So this is like, yeah, like, so going back to, yeah, the three people that I picked up on. So, yeah, like these three people, basically, yeah, they try to go against Sarah. But Sarah was the strongest one out of the group. And so, yeah, like a lot of stuff started to backfire on whoever, you know, the other three, you know, witches, because they came up against Sarah. So something about that is significant as well. But we have the Fool. And this Fool card is a number 0. So something about, yeah, new beginning, fresh start. Somebody wants somebody to be stupid, or there's somebody or some people that, you know, that think that somebody's stupid or, you know, naive or gullible or something like that. I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, is about to make some type of move that they're basically going to regret, or they've already made some type of move that they're going to regret. Confirmation. But yeah, with this real life card, but I was picking up on, yeah, like people living in fantasy world mentality. This is like, yeah, like them living in fantasy world mentality is like going to backfire on them. You could be seeing, you know, the angel number 000. But that is the Great Reset card. So something about a Great Reset. I don't know if something, you know, is about to, you know, like go on, you know, like in the world to cause some type of Great Reset. Because that could be, you know, what could be taking place, or, you know, like events, you know, could start taking place because of, you know, like a great reset in the world, or it could just be in somebody's life. So this could be, you know, with this death card, this is like, yeah, anybody, you know, they crossed somebody, you know, yeah, like they're being removed, you know, like one way or another, you know, so that somebody, you know, could, yeah, like have this victory, or that somebody, you know, could, yeah, like have a great reset, or, you know, yeah, go into this new beginning, you know, or this fresh start, you know, without any distractions. So that could be what's going on, you know, around somebody, you know, just a lot of distractions. Or there's a lot of people, you know, that could be trying to cause, you know, like a lot of distractions, you know, when it comes to, you know, like somebody. Wow, yeah, we got reading up. So there could be somebody, you know, that could be reading up on somebody, you like doing their research on somebody. Somebody, you know, could be, you know, like studying death, or, you know, they could be, yeah, like, so somebody, you know, could have done something, you know, projecting, you know, some death energy somebody's way. This could be by doing some type of spell work. But I feel like like they're possibly reading up on it now. We're doing some type of research, you know, as to, you know, like what happens. So I feel like what happens, you know, so this is like, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, does something stupid before, you know, like they think, or before they, you know, like, yeah, like get some information. They don't know that somebody's an earth angel. They don't know somebody's the chosen one. They don't know that somebody, you know, is, yeah, like, is in their Job era, you know, because we know that, you know, like Job, it was told, you know, to Satan that, yeah, you could touch everything around Job. You could remove everything from around Job, but yeah, like just don't touch Job. And so maybe, yeah, like somebody, you know, touched Job, you know, but it's before they knew, you know, that somebody was in their Job era, or before, you know, they knew that somebody was an earth angel, or chosen one, or, you know, like a spiritual messenger, you know, yeah, whatever have you. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be gaining insight, you know, gaining insight why stuff is going wrong in their life, gaining insight as to, you know, why, yeah, it's going down, gaining insight why, you know, yeah, like supernatural events keep taking place in their home, you know, why they keep seeing, you know, yeah, like the dark entities that they possibly conjured up, you know, to go get somebody, you know, why those entities, you know, are all up in their home, or turning, you know, like turning on them. Yeah. Somebody's firm out here. Somebody, you know, could have firm skin. You know, somebody, you know, could, yeah, like just be very beautiful. I feel like that, yeah, there's some people, you know, that, yeah, like they did some stuff out of jealousy. But there's some people that, yeah, like could be, you know, like gaining insight on the fact that, you know, like somebody, you know, is like awakened out here. There could be somebody that could be doing research on, you know, like, yeah, what does awakening means, you know? Yeah. So I feel like yeah, like there's some people that's walking around, like yeah, like they, are followers of Jesus, lovers of God or whatever. But yeah, like they're lukewarm, they're not hot, they're not cold. So today, they want to talk about God. Tomorrow they want to do black magic, and it don't work like that. Somebody's also too, yeah, they've already paid their karmic debt. Something has been, yeah, like wiped away, or something is being wiped away, like somebody sinned, somebody, could have, yeah, prayed, asked for forgiveness, repented, did whatever they need, in order to, yeah, have this new beginning, have this fresh start. But there's also people that know that, yeah, like somebody's a game player out here. So somebody, yeah, they're realizing, like they're understanding, like some type of game. Or, this is, yeah, like somebody just understanding, that, yeah, like when they, operate, in their divinity, of course, they're going to have people, that come up against them for whatever reason they come up against them. But somebody, yeah, is a game player out here. There's also somebody or some people that, yeah, they want somebody to do something stupid, like to drop the ball. Because, yeah, the ball is in somebody's court. Wow, the ball is in somebody's court for sure. Or yeah, like these people, were distractions or trying to, be distractions or cause distractions, because they wanted somebody, to, yeah, like drop the ball, Somebody, could be a basketball player. There could be a basketball player, that could come out of the closet, But we have love bombing. So just be aware of, yeah, people, like trying to love bomb somebody. But I feel like yeah, like it's the end of somebody or some people trying to love bomb somebody. I'm also picking up because, like there could be some people because they're doing some type of research or something, yeah, like they want to, like try to shower somebody with affection now. But something about, yeah, somebody doing something for personal gain. So there's people out here, yeah, trying to take out chosen ones, earth angels, for personal gain. Yeah. And I feel like that they're going to find out, what happens, when you do stuff, yeah, out of personal gain. So this is people that, yeah, like they only pray, because they want to gain something, They don't pray, just to, tell God, that they're thankful to be alive and things of that nature. I don't know. There's some people that are about to, yeah, like get some type of rude awakening out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, like to stand firm when it comes to, like some type of decisions, stand firm when it comes to staying positive. Yeah. Somebody possibly, yeah, could have walked away from somebody, or somebody, is about to walk away from something, somebody, or some people with this death card. Or yeah, like somebody, yeah, like they have to wave the white flag. Wow. Yeah, we have ghosted. So somebody, could have ghosted somebody out here. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, that somebody ghosted or they ghosted them that possibly, yeah, is trying to, like get back together with somebody. So I feel like somebody needs to be aware. Somebody got something to say. But I also heard over my dead body. So I don't know, yeah, like somebody knows that they're going to pass away, but it's because of their actions, and yeah, like they possibly, could be looking at somebody, that told them goodbye. Basically, yeah, like over my dead body, you're not going to be with anybody else. So I don't know. I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody, something that, like somebody got to say to somebody. This could be somebody, that somebody got a divorce from. This could be, this could be somebody, that somebody, could have been with, but yeah, like they could have gotten married to somebody else. And so they possibly, could want to tell somebody that they got a divorce. Or somebody, could be, yeah, like experiencing some type of breakup. But there goes that special recipe. So yeah, somebody, definitely, yeah, could be doing voodoo. But look at that card. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-mm. Yeah, somebody spying on somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, has gotten their eye on somebody, and somebody definitely, yeah, is doing some type of research, or they've already done some type of research. But I feel like whoever this is has done some type of research. Yeah, they have insight. They have insight for sure. Hmm. There's also somebody that could be spying on somebody from a distance. So somebody could be remote. What is it? Remotely, yeah, spying on somebody, or this could be, yeah, like somebody, using divination, like to spy on somebody. Whoever these people are, they could be at a distance from somebody, or like somebody, could be emotionally distant from somebody or some people. Mm-mm. Somebody definitely is operating in their power, and going back to, yeah, like their spiritual power. And I feel like somebody's light is shining very, very, very bright. Like somebody, like, so if somebody, is shining bright on the inside, of course, it's manifesting on the outside. So yeah, somebody's skin looks good. Somebody could be glowing, somebody could be losing weight, but, in all the right places, or gaining weight in all the right places. Yeah, like somebody's wearing their crown and they're wearing it proudly. So that could be, yeah, while somebody or some people are jealous of somebody. Hmm. But we got moving. So somebody, could be moving. For somebody, yeah, like somebody is about to be, like asked to take some type of leap of faith, and it has something to do, with, like, yeah, like them moving. Hmm. There's also somebody, that could be moving in, like with their partner. Somebody definitely, yeah, spying, yeah, trying to keep up with somebody's movements, trying to keep tabs on somebody. This could be, yeah, like getting readings, because going back to, yeah, reading up, this could be, like, yeah, like going, getting, like background checks, or, something like that, to, yeah, like, see where somebody, lives, or, whatever have you. Hmm. But somebody definitely, yeah, is keeping up with somebody. This could be spiritually and physically. Hmm. But yeah, everything happens in divine timing. So I feel like somebody's just being told, like, to trust the process. Somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, like, to let things flow. This could also be too, like a conversation. So somebody, could have a conversation with somebody, and I feel like somebody just needs to let it naturally flow. But after this card, we have heart attack. So somebody possibly, yeah, could have some type of heart attack. Somebody possibly, could receive, like some type of message of somebody being, like in the hospital or something like that. Mm. Somebody definitely is being freed. This could be being freed from a cycle, being freed from, some dramatic people, being freed of, the confusion, being freed of the distractions. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be being let go of a job, going back to, yeah, written up. I don't know if, yeah, like there could be some higher ups, going back to, yeah, the example that I used. They could find out, yeah, like something fishy happened when somebody got let go, or when somebody, like, got written up. That's for somebody, not everybody. Hmm. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, needs to, like, put a death, like, to the past. This could be, like, the past, the past ways of thinking, or thinking, like, yeah, outdated thinking, or something like that. Hmm. But somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, like, to make room for the new beginning that's on its way to them now. Yep, and look. Hmm. Somebody could be doing their, yeah, I don't know. Somebody could be doing their research when it comes to, like witches. I don't know. Somebody's into some dark shit. And I keep seeing full moons. So it's something about, yeah, the full moon. But yeah, Scorpio energy. Yeah. There definitely, yeah, could be a fated event that's about to take place. But there could be somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be about to, like receive some type of karma. But it's because of, yeah, like them doing some stuff multiple times, or them keep doing some stuff over and over and over again. Yeah, something is ending, so something, can begin. There could be some people, like could be trying to move. But there is 3 witches on this card. I feel like somebody needs to stay clear of some people as well. So I don't know if this is people that are around them, or this is like like somebody possibly needs to like cleanse their energy like every single day, because there is some energy that definitely is being projected somebody's way. But yep, we got just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. So something definitely could take place, in just a few more months. But there definitely could be some witches or whoever these people are. That they're spying on somebody, and they're watching somebody, keeping track of somebody. And it definitely could be like through divination. It could be by getting readings. I don't know. But yeah, like they're patiently waiting for somebody to drop the ball. So whatever they're doing, it's the whole point is for somebody to like get out of be unbalanced, not have a level head, not stay positive, or whatever is going on. But I feel like that these people, like they think that somebody's stupid, or like I don't know. But like somebody's understanding some type of game, or somebody's a game player out here. Somebody, they wanted to play a game, You want to play a game? Yeah. Yeah, something about, good karma, bad karma. Good luck, bad luck. Truth builds bridges, lies burn them. So there are some people that definitely, could have burned, like some type of bridge with somebody. Or like they're about to, but I feel like that they already have. There is somebody that has already, like burned some type of bridge with somebody that definitely, wants to say something to somebody. But I feel like that, like somebody, has already outgrown whoever these people are. Somebody has already outgrown, like some type of situation. It's also too giving me like gossip, because if y'all see the 2 feminine energies, are like in this person's ear, it's giving me gossip. It's giving me like people like trying to put somebody in the middle, of like whatever like they got going on. We got a divine feminine, so you could be a divine feminine. Somebody possibly, could be about to move. But this could be, this could be, like a gift, or a blessing, to somebody, for, like staying firm, staying positive. So this would be, somebody, being given like a business contract or something to, progress their life, but to also, remove them, from, like whatever this is. That's for somebody, not everybody. Yeah, there definitely could be somebody that could be constantly checking their phone or their email. So something about somebody receiving a message or some messages. There could be somebody that could have been waiting for somebody to reach out. And so, you know, they could have, you know, like gotten some type of readings, you know, just to see what somebody got going on. Just to see where somebody's at. Yeah, we got congratulations. You passed the test. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have passed the test. There could be somebody going back to, yeah, like a past person or whoever this person is. Or it could just be 3 people, you know what I mean? That, yeah, could be constantly checking their phone or email, you know, trying to see if, you know, like a divine feminine, a divine masculine, you know, has reached out, you know, whatever have you. I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, passed the test when it comes to, you know, whatever the situation is. Somebody, you know, could have, you know, like passed the test when it comes to, you know, like, yeah, like making room, you know, for, yeah, like the new beginning that's on, that's, you know, on its way to them. Or it goes back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, is being told, you know, like to stay positive at this time so that somebody, you know, could pass the test. But it says, congratulations, pass the test. So somebody, yeah, somebody could have passed some type of test out here. This could have something to do with some drama. You know, this could have something to do with distractions. So, you know, regardless of what was going on around somebody or what's going on around somebody, you know, continues to focus on, you know, what they're supposed to be focused on. Yeah, we got Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. You can be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. There it definitely is an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini that definitely, yeah, passed the test. This could be, too, you know, like a test, you know, that something like somebody, you know, didn't know that they were being tested. And it could be, yeah, like with whoever these people are. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have dodged the bullet out here. Not only did somebody pass the test, but they also, yeah, could have dodged the bullet out here. Be aware, because there could be somebody, you know, that could be, yeah, like trying to play on somebody's phone. Is also what I'm picking up. We got a, yeah, a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Yeah, Queen of Wands energy out here. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be healing at a rapid pace out here. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Yeah, there's an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini that definitely, yeah, is healing at a rapid pace while other people's lives are going downhill fast. We got 10 to 20 years. So something, you know, could have taken place 10 to 20 years ago. Somebody, you know, could have been healing, you know, for you know, some stuff that took place, you know, for the last 10 to 20 years. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive, you know, could, yeah, like receive some information, you know, that they're going to get 10 to 20 years. This could be locked up, you know. Yeah. Somebody has lack of discipline and focus. Or that's what somebody or some people, you know, were trying to do. Get somebody to have, you know, like lack of discipline and focus. But somebody, yeah, somebody stands firm on their beliefs. Somebody stands firm, you know, yeah, like somebody says what they mean and mean what they say. Maybe, yeah, for 10 to 20 years, somebody did lack discipline and focus. Not anymore. Yeah. Somebody's just being told, yeah, to focus on progress, not perfection. But I feel like that's what somebody's doing. That's why somebody definitely, yeah, could have passed the test. Yeah, somebody's creating their own lane. There definitely, yeah, are people that lack discipline and focus, you know, that definitely, yeah, could be trying to join somebody. These are some people that, yeah, like they can't beat somebody, so they want to join somebody. But somebody definitely, yeah, doesn't need to trust it for sure. Yeah. There are people that, you know, like want somebody to be in this self-sabotage energy. Or they wanted somebody to be in the self-sabotage energy. Yeah, somebody has imposter syndrome out here. I don't know. Somebody needs to be aware. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody that could be purposely, you know, like harming themselves to get some type of attention. And it could be because of some type of trauma bond, you know, that could have been broken. So, yeah, somebody passed the test. Somebody broke some type of trauma bond, you know. That's what somebody, you know, is in the process of doing. But I feel like somebody has already done it. But there could be, like people that could be trying to, like bond with somebody, like over trauma. But like somebody, is healing at a rapid pace. So like somebody's not, somebody's not focused on the trauma. They're focused on the victory. They're focused on, like, the new beginning. So somebody definitely, is being told to take some type of action now. This could be to communicate. For somebody, this could be to move. I feel like it could be the people, that, like we're involved with some stuff. They know what's about to take place. But like you can't run from karma, karma don't have no deadline, karma don't have no address. But there definitely could be somebody or some people that could be, like trying to do some type of mental spell to cause, like some type of amnesia. Or like some type of mental spell, that some people were doing, could be causing, like amnesia. Or the mental spell that they were doing to cause some type of amnesia, it could have boomeranged. We got a Cancer, so somebody could be a Cancer, have Cancer in their chart. Somebody definitely could have Cancer. There could be a Cancer, that could have something to say. Somebody definitely could pass away from Cancer, or something about somebody that passed away, that could have passed away from Cancer. They could be trying to communicate with somebody. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an A. We got a jealous sibling out here, so somebody definitely could have a jealous sibling. Somebody's jealous sibling definitely could have been involved with something. Or somebody's, jealous sibling, could have, lied and said, this, like their sibling was involved in something. We got cold as ice. So somebody, could be emotionally unavailable. But somebody, especially with this death and this cross, somebody definitely, could be found, like deceased, cold as ice. But there definitely, could be somebody, that has passed away. It is an ancestor that, like is among somebody. Whoever this person is, like they could be in their 40s or you could be in your 40s. But somebody's following instead of leading. But time is of the essence. Divine timing is at play. But I feel like that there is somebody, that knows that, like time is of the essence. Somebody definitely, could find out, that somebody, close to them, like has Cancer or something like that. But we got limited edition. So somebody is limited edition out here. It's not many like whoever, this message is resonating with. There definitely could be somebody, that, like thought that they were limited edition, and no, it's many of that person, This person has an imposter syndrome. This person don't even know who they are. We got the F to the B to the I. So the F to the B to the I could be involved. The F to the B to the I could be, like doing some type of investigation, They could be reading up on some stuff, For somebody, like the FBI could be reading up on, like spell work, But somebody definitely is on their divine purpose. Somebody definitely is divinely protected out here. We got check fraud. So somebody, could have committed check fraud. The FBI could be on to, like somebody or some people, for, like committing some type of check fraud. This could be, like against whoever, this message is resonating with. But ready or not, there's a victory, at hand for somebody, somebody definitely is about to embark on a new beginning. But when it comes to the FBI, ready or not, because here they come. I feel like whoever, these people are, I guess they thought, they were celebrating, they were bragging, they were boasting, they were celebrating too soon. And the FBI knows who's involved. Yep, there's a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that definitely, is involved. Yep. Somebody, could have committed, like check fraud, when it comes to, you know, like some type of false contract, be aware, you know, of, yeah, like people, you know, like trying to, you know, yeah, like get somebody, you know, to get into a false contract. But because, yeah, I was picking up on a business contract. So, yeah, just be aware. Make sure, you know, you read the fine print. Make sure you read everything that you need to read, you know, because there could be somebody or some people that could be trying to get somebody involved in some stuff. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that are about to be mad as hell. Because, yeah, they're about to find out that, yeah, like, whatever they were doing, yeah, boomerang. Or they could already, you know, be finding out, you know, yeah. So they could already be mad as hell because, yeah, it already boomeranged. Yep, and then we got karma, karma, karma at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we got security system. So something about a security system is very significant. Somebody, you know, could be mad as hell, and it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like a security system. I don't know if somebody's spying, you know, through, you know, like a security system. We got a Scorpio, so yeah, there's a Scorpio involved. We got a Sagittarius, so there's a Sagittarius involved. Yeah, there could be some people that definitely, yeah, could have some type of anxiety. There could be people that, you know, were trying to cause some type of anxiety. There could be somebody that definitely, yeah, could be trying to manifest somebody. Side note. It could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or yeah, these people have anxiety because, yeah, like they were trying to stop some type of manifestation. And yeah, like everything that they were doing, boomerang. Yeah, we got Cancer out here, heavy Cancer out here. Somebody could have Cancer, you know, multiple places in their chart. Or yeah, like somebody, you know, could, yeah, like literally have Cancer. I feel like it's some stuff that, yeah, like some people, you know, are doing to somebody, and yeah, like their karma is manifesting differently. So yeah, like, you know, somebody's doing spell work on somebody, and yeah, like they go to the doctor and they find out that they have Cancer. And they could realize that, yeah, like them having Cancer is part of their karma for, you know, like coming up against somebody. We got a Pisces. So there's a Pisces involved. Somebody's getting readings, you know, they could be mad as hell because they you know, could be finding out, you know, that, yeah, like somebody's manifestations are about to come to fruition. We got G, so somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a G. Georgia could be significant. The Attorney General could be significant. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some good news, though. We got a Gemini, so you could be a Gemini, or there's a Gemini involved. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a W. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a D. Something about, yeah, the district attorney. GD. I don't know. Somebody could be in the game. The FBI definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like, watching, you know, like a gang or something like that. Something about a hidden rivalry out here. Yeah, we got money spell. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have been doing some type of money spell. Somebody definitely, yeah, is about to come out with the W. But going back to, yeah, that gift with that, if it ain't about the money. So, yeah, somebody, you know, could receive some good news when it comes to, yeah, like some money. Somebody, you know, could be mad as hell about that. But, yeah, we got guardian angels. So, there is an ancestor that is among somebody. And, yeah, there are guardian angels that definitely, yeah, surround somebody. Wow, something definitely, yeah, could take place by December. I feel like, yeah, there's some people that, yeah, like they don't have a choice but to, like wave the white flag. But yeah, just be aware, of some type of strategizing, planning, and plotting. Somebody's guardian angels, yeah, could be strategizing, planning, and plotting, We got hacked social media account. So somebody, could have hacked somebody's social media account, or be aware, of somebody, hacking somebody's social media account. We got spring, and technically we are in spring. So somebody, could have, hacked in somebody's social media account, like now. This could be, Pisces season. Aquarius season. But yeah, we got inside job. So something about, inside job. So somebody hacked somebody's social media account. Yeah, they knew somebody on the inside. But I think I picked that energy up the other day when I did one of the messages, when I was talking about their a social media platform, and somebody that works for, like a social media platform, they were involved. But yeah, somebody can't reach somebody. I don't know if somebody try to hack into somebody's social media account because they can't reach somebody, or be aware, because somebody can't reach somebody, they're strategizing, planning, and plotting to hack into somebody's social media account or something like that. Yeah, somebody's a drama magnet out here. Somebody definitely, strategizing, planning, and plotting, to cause some type of drama because they can't reach somebody. Or somebody else's social media account could have gotten hacked. And they could have, try to blame it on, like whoever, is resonating with this message. The F to the B to the I could have hacked somebody's social media account. But yeah, we got believe it and you will achieve it. Yeah, manifestation. So somebody definitely is manifesting something. I feel like, there's some people, that, like they're waiting, to, like start some type of drama or something like that. But I feel like that they're not going to be able to, like start this drama. Yeah, somebody's definitely addicted to social media for sure. I don't know. Somebody's addicted to social media out here. Their life is going down the drain because of, an addiction to social media. Somebody, could be addicted to, like tarot card readings or spiritual messages, But we got proof of wrongdoing. So, the F to the B to the I could have, proof of, like somebody hacking into somebody's social media account, or, like by December, there's going to be proof of wrongdoing. So somebody definitely is being told to embrace the journey, not the destination. Wow. There's big trouble in Toxic City. So wherever Toxic City is, Chocolate City. I don't know. Something about, Chicago. So there could be big trouble in Toxic City. But I'm also picking up too, that like whoever these people are, they thought that like somebody else was going to be in big trouble or something like that. But it's not about falling down. It's about, learning to get back up. So somebody, could have, like gotten back up, from some type of, like situation, that they have gone through. Somebody, could have gotten back up from, like whatever these people, like we're doing. We fall down, but we get up. A saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. So there could be some people, that, like they want somebody, to have some type of karma. They want, like some bad stuff to happen to somebody. And it could be because, like of somebody's transformation. It could be because, like somebody, stands firm on their beliefs, But whoever these people are, they're shaky. Yeah. They're trapped in like a cycle of negativity. But whoever these people are, like they've already been warned. They've already been warned. I don't know, with this Queen of Wands and this firm, it's like wands, something about, I don't know. Something about the LGBTQ community. Something about, that's crazy because I did have a vision while I was asleep. It was like I don't know if it was a screenshot or just somebody's, like phone screen. but it was like a website, and it says something about gay and straight. So something about the LGBTQ community, but these feminine energies with these wands is giving me like transgender energy or something like that. But whoever these people are, they've been warned. So somebody's been warned that like if they do it again, death. There's also somebody that definitely could be being catfished out here. Somebody stupid out here. There definitely is a basketball player. I don't know if they play NBA basketball or whatever, or WNBA. I don't know, but somebody's being catfished out here, or somebody has been catfished. But we got sister involved. So somebody somebody's sister is involved. Wow. So there's somebody that definitely could be getting a taste of their own medicine. So I feel like that whoever these people are, they wanted somebody to fall down, or like they were doing stuff to cause somebody to fall down. But somebody got back up. Something about sinners. The movie Sinners could be significant, but something about sinners, that don't repent, don't ask for forgiveness, just keep sinning and sitting and sitting over and over again. This is like, big trouble in Sodom and Gomorrah, or but we know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah, There could be somebody, that could be getting, like a taste of their own medicine because, they want to run from the truth. Somebody, whoever this is, that wants somebody to make a clown of themselves, they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Somebody definitely is protected by their ancestors. You could be saying, the angel number 444, protection. I don't know if somebody, is going to try to, we know what's going on. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I want to be your protector. But like somebody has protectors out here. And the same person, that possibly is talking about, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I want to be your protector. I feel like that, they could be being, like protected. Somebody could be being protected from whoever this person is. Somebody's addicted to social media out here. So somebody, could get a taste of their own medicine on social media, or something about, something happening, like on social media. Somebody don't have no respect for somebody's boundaries out here. Somebody's relentless. How you gonna be in something that don't fold? Somebody possibly could be getting a taste of their own medicine because like they could have been like trying to cause some type of diversion, or be aware of like somebody trying to like cause a diversion. But again, it's not about falling down. It's about learning to get back up. So somebody definitely could have like could be understanding like whatever whatever took place or whatever's taking place, it's a lesson, but somebody already passed some type of test, but we got set up gone wrong. So somebody could be getting a taste of their own medicine. So somebody could have like set somebody up with somebody only to find out that like they were a transgender or something like that. I don't know. Somebody plays basketball or something about basketball player, or like somebody that like going back to like that 7 of Cups. Somebody having multiple options and woo yada yada. And they But somebody light shines so freaking bright that like it could be blinding people. But somebody definitely could be moving. Somebody could be moving to a new city, a new state, or a new country. Or like somebody could move to a new city, state, or country, and like they get a taste of their own medicine. So this is like karma following somebody. There's also somebody that possibly could receive some type of spiritual charges and physical charges, or they're about to. We got a contagious disease. So somebody could have a contagious disease out here. And then we have an overbearing mother. So there's an overbearing mother, that's involved. Somebody's overbearing mother could be trying to move because they had some type of involvement in something. Yeah, there is a bond that definitely, yeah, has been broken. This could be between, like an overbearing mother, and their adult child. This could be, going back to, yeah, like that trauma bond, or yeah, just trauma bonds, period. But we got jail or prison. So somebody definitely, yeah, could get locked up. Or there could be somebody, that, yeah, they wanted somebody to get locked up and they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Somebody possibly, yeah, could pass away while in prison. Or something about, yeah, somebody being in jail or prison and, yeah, like dealing with, like the same sex while they're in jail or prison. But something definitely, yeah, could have something to do, like with a money-making scheme. Or be aware, of, yeah, like somebody, trying to, put somebody in a false contract. But I feel like yeah, like somebody's getting a taste of their own medicine and it has something to do with a money-making scheme. But be aware, going back to the beginning of the message, if it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up. Yeah, somebody could try to blow up somebody's phone, or somebody, is blowing up somebody's phone, and because somebody's not answering, yeah, somebody, could be checking their email or, checking their phone or whatever, yeah. So that could be a part of somebody's, like, the test that somebody passed. So, yeah, like, not communicating with some people, yeah, it's causing shit to go down. But we got this. So, I don't know. Somebody, could have thought, that they were going to get some money off of, yeah, like somebody, like being passed away. Somebody possibly, yeah, has something to tell somebody. And it could be the fact that, yeah, like they are passing away, or, like somebody, is passing away or has passed away. But we got favor. Favor is definitely, yeah, being granted to somebody. So I feel like this favor, that's being granted to somebody is because there could be some jealous, mad, angry people, that possibly, yeah, could try to get somebody involved, or they try to get somebody involved in something. For somebody, yeah, this could be somebody's own mama. There's also people mad as hell because they see, yeah, some favor being granted to somebody, or they know, that, yeah, like somebody, is about to, it's a favor is about to be granted to somebody. But yeah, we got trapped. So yeah, there's some people that are trapped. There are people that are trapped in some type of money-making scheme, or yeah, like somebody, yeah, part of their money-making scheme was to, be on social media doing whatever they were doing, and yeah, like they get catfished. And then on top of that, yeah, like they get some type of contagious disease. But I feel like yeah, like this is a taste of their own medicine. So the medicine, yeah, like they were trying to dish out to somebody, yeah, boomerang. We got a con artist out here. So yeah, there's a con artist out here. There could be a con artist, they could be being laid to rest. Or yeah, like some gossip or some rumors, about somebody, could be being laid to rest, So there could be people that said somebody was a con artist out here, There could be people, that said, the only reason why they have social media, and putting out those tarot card readings or them spiritual messages, is it's a part of money making scheme, or yeah, it's just, to get money, or whatever have you. But yeah, I feel like that, yeah, like some rumors, could be being laid to rest when it comes to somebody. There are some people out here that are sad and lonely. I don't know if, yeah, I feel like that these people wanted somebody to be sad and lonely, but no, they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be bouncing back from some type of big career setback. Somebody doesn't want to acknowledge the part that they played in somebody passing away as well. Yep. Somebody's just being told, like to keep their feet on the ground and yeah, like keep moving forward. There definitely, yeah, are some unexpected life changes, that definitely, yeah, could be taking place or are about to take place. But yep, there's some people that definitely, yeah, are caught in a web. Yeah. Black Widow. Something about a Black Widow is very significant. Whoever these people are that are caught in the web, they definitely, yeah, could try to communicate with somebody. And somebody definitely, yeah, is being told to keep these people at arm's length because, yeah, they can't be trusted. I don't know if somebody, is going to be like, yeah, I don't have anywhere to live, let me, move in with you or whatever. Nah. We got revenge using a picture or video. So somebody definitely, yeah, could try to get revenge on somebody by using a picture or video, and they're going to, yeah, wind up in jail or prison. Be aware, of, like, people, like, trying to come in, to, like, get somebody's advice about what they should do. Because, these people can't be trusted. Yeah, there definitely could be some change and some communication that could be about to take place. There are people that, they thought that somebody wouldn't change, but somebody did. They thought that somebody, was going to be mixed up in the drama, or they thought that, like, somebody was a fool, somebody was stupid enough to, like, get it mixed up in some drama. Or be aware of, like, people, like, trying to get somebody mixed up in some drama. Because, there is somebody or some people that definitely, want somebody to make a clown of themselves, but somebody is protected by their ancestors. And whoever these people are, like, they're overly curious about, like, somebody else's life. So I feel like that they're getting a taste of their own medicine. So going back to, the F to the B to the I. So while these people are overly curious about somebody else's life, the F to the B to the I is watching these people. Yep. Whoever these people are, they're thirsty for somebody's energy. And going back to, social media. So I don't know, if somebody's trying to siphon somebody's energy, like through social media or through, like somebody's platform or something like that. But I feel like that somebody just needs to, like, cleanse their energy. But, like, do it, like, over and over and over again. Or, like, do it every day for the next 10 days or something like that. Yeah. But somebody's energy is high. Somebody's energy is strong. Somebody, has a source of positive energy out here. Yeah, there goes 10 years. So I don't know. Somebody or some people could be going through some unexpected life changes for, like, the next 10 years. But something about the number 10, new beginning. But somebody, could have known these people for 10 years. Something could have taken place 10 years ago. Somebody could get 10 years in prison, Yeah, somebody's being told, to keep their feet on the ground and keep moving. Because, the spiritual verdict definitely, could be in. So while somebody or some people are caught in the web, somebody's being told, to keep moving, stay positive and keep moving. But something about, somebody's sexuality. So somebody, could be gay, bisexual, somebody could be a lesbian or something about, transgender. Something could have happened 10 years ago, some, like somebody, could be coming out of the closet, or, like somebody's being exposed. Yep, we got a karmic feminine. So there could be a spiritual verdict in when it comes to a karmic feminine. There could be some unexpected life changes that takes place when it comes to, like a karmic feminine. There could be people that, could have looked at somebody, like a karmic feminine energy. But it could be because, like somebody was in their south node, and of course, they would be operate out of a karmic energy. But there's a karmic feminine that's involved. There could be a karmic feminine that definitely, could, like get 10 years in jail or prison. Or this is the one that, like they're getting ready to experience, like years, of karma, years of, like basically, a taste of their own medicine. But not just a taste, every day for the next 10 years, they're going to have to, like take this medicine that they, like try to dish out. But be aware, because, there could be a karmic feminine that definitely, could have mastered, like the technique of gaslighting. But I feel like that, they're about to receive a taste of their own medicine or something like that. Yep. So somebody definitely, could be trying to, like instill fear in somebody. Somebody doesn't need to let fear dictate their life. And we got sad news. So somebody definitely, could be receiving some sad news. But it's because, they were compromising their values to, one up somebody. So, they're about to get a taste of their own medicine. And they definitely, could have done it in March, or something about March is significant. But, the angel number 311. So something about March the 11th could be significant. So somebody possibly, yeah, could, like try to communicate with somebody, yeah, because they're in big trouble. They could have caused some type of big trouble in Toxic City. But somebody just needs to be aware, because it's all in that. Going back to, like somebody trying to harm themselves, like to get sympathy. Yeah, this is competitive, repulsive behavior. This is something, that somebody does over and over and over again. Somebody could be a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper. Yep. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, they definitely could have been using somebody's name to gain resources. So something about, yeah, social media. So somebody, could have been, using somebody's, name on social media, like to gain resources or something like that. I don't know. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to go to jail or prison. Or, the whole point of somebody using somebody's name, was to gain resources. Yeah, part of some type of money-making scheme. But they just knew, you know what I mean? That, yeah, like, the person's name that they were using was the one that was going to go to jail or prison. We got a Libra, Scorpio, Cusper. So you could be a Libra, Scorpio, Cusper. But somebody definitely, not only did they hack into, like somebody's social security. I mean, I don't know. Somebody could have hacked into somebody's social security or number or something, or use somebody's social security number. But not only did somebody hack into somebody's social media account, yeah, somebody could have hacked into somebody's bank account. Or yeah, there's somebody that could be getting a taste of their own medicine. So like somebody was using somebody's name to gain resources, and then yeah, like somebody hack into their bank account and yeah, like take all the resources that they done gained by using somebody else's name. Yeah, taste of their own medicine. Somebody could be seeing the angel number 1443. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they will get the future that they deserve. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an I. Yeah, somebody's selfish out here. So, for somebody, yeah. There could be somebody that possibly, yeah, wants to apologize to somebody. I don't know if, yeah, like somebody knows the time is of the essence when it comes, like to apologizing to somebody. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, aided and abetted in a crime. But yeah, going back to, yeah, like somebody not communicating with somebody or some people, yeah, yeah, silence is strength. But yeah, there is some proof of wrongdoing for sure. Or yeah, the people that need this proof of wrongdoing, they have the proof of wrongdoing, or like people could be mad as hell because of, yeah, the F to the B to the I, or whoever, could have, discovered this proof of wrongdoing against somebody. But we got a group of men. There could be a whole group of men that could be involved. There could be a whole group of men, that, yeah, like, involved with, I don't know, somebody passing away. Or there could be a group of men that could be, passing away. Or there's a group of men that definitely, yeah, could be caught in a web. There could be a group of men that, yeah, hacked into somebody's bank account, I don't know if this group of men, was in jail or prison. Or, yeah, there's a group of men, that, yeah, could be about to go to jail or prison. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be avoiding, like some type of emotional conversation. It could be a whole group of men that, yeah, could be caught in this web. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to, like keep whoever these people are at arm's length, because they cannot be trusted. There could be, yeah, like a financial payment that could be coming somebody's way. This could be after 10 years. Or yeah, like some people, could have been doing something for 10 years. And so yeah, like somebody, could be receiving some type of financial payment, for, yeah, like something that somebody or some people have done for the last 10 years. But also, not only is somebody, possibly, yeah, going to receive some type of financial payment, yeah, these people also, yeah, have to pay in karma as well. There could be some people, that want to apologize and want to, yeah, like, like pay somebody back. But yeah, like, A part of, yeah, like their punishment is, yeah, their a part of their spiritual verdict, yeah, is to receive, yeah, karma, receive, yeah, a dose of their own medicine. Mm-hmm. Yep, but be aware, because yeah, there is somebody or some people that are definitely, yeah, thirsty for somebody's energy. Somebody was so thirsty of somebody's energy, so somebody, yeah, decided to, like do some type of spell work, uh-huh. They possibly, yeah, were trying to, like use some type of spell work to, yeah, like instill some type of fear in somebody or whatever have you. But yeah, we got supernatural powers. So somebody, could be being looked at, like, yeah, like they got supernatural powers. I don't know. There's a karmic feminine that, yeah, I guess, yeah, going back to that imposter syndrome, yeah, acting like that they, had supernatural powers, yeah, but it's a part of some type of money making scheme. So yeah, they were on social media, copycatting somebody. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the struggles, that somebody went through, yeah, made them stronger and wiser. And yeah, there is an imposter out here. So there is an imposter that was using, yeah, somebody's name to gain resources. I don't know, yeah, if somebody, try to lie and say, no, they're my imposter, they're my copycat or whatever. But there could be some type of dangerous threats, that could be slung around. Or yeah, like there's a group of men, that's involved. Somebody, could have gotten a whole group of men, yeah, like involved with, with a situation based off of their lies. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we got March. So something about March is very significant. Mm-hmm. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have been singled out. Could have been singled out. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been missing the signs. Or it goes back to, yeah, people being warned, And so, yeah, they possibly, could have, yeah, going back to that Seven of Cups, could have received multiple signs to, walk away, don't touch Job, don't look back unless you're going to turn into a pillar of salt, whatever have you. And yeah, they were missing the signs. Mm-hmm. Now somebody wants to see somebody eye to eye. Be aware. But I feel like, like these people singled somebody out. So they could be getting a taste of their own medicine for, yeah, like singling somebody out. Uh-huh. So there is somebody, whoever this karmic feminine is with these superpowers, that were over-promising and under-delivering. And now, yeah, many people are mad at whoever this person is. So somebody definitely is about to receive some great news. Mm-hmm. Somebody, could be a community activist, or something about a community activist is very significant. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the loudest one in the room is usually the weakest one in the room. So yeah, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. So somebody's a loud mouth. Somebody talks too much. Yep, you could be seeing the angel number 888. Ultimate balance. So yeah, there is some balance that's about to be restored. And yeah, something, could have been stopped before completion. So somebody, passing some type of test could have, yeah, stopped this before, like some type of completion or something like that. Or yeah, it's giving me too, like somebody, like being silent, yeah. It stopped, something, so yeah, like somebody not saying nothing, yeah, it caused people, to like expose themselves, going back to, yeah, bragging and boasting and whoop-de-whoop, yada yada. Yep, but we got spiritual upgrade, so somebody definitely is about to receive a spiritual upgrade. Whoever these people are, they possibly, yeah, were trying to stop somebody from receiving a spiritual upgrade. Mm-hmm. Wow, something about, yeah, somebody's heart chakra. So I don't know, yeah, if like people, were, yeah, like targeting somebody's heart chakra. But somebody definitely is about to receive, yeah, some great news out here. I feel like somebody, like needs to get prepared for this great news. But just be aware of, yeah, like some type of communication from the past. Because, yeah, we got case closed and case won. So going back to, yeah, the spiritual verdict. So, yeah, somebody, could be receiving some type of spiritual upgrade, when it comes to, yeah, like them winning, like a case. And then we have, yeah, life-changing unfortunate events. So there are some life-changing unfortunate events, some unexpected life changes that definitely, yeah, are about to take place. Because whoever these people are, yeah, they don't have no respect for boundaries, especially, yeah, somebody's boundaries. So be aware of, yeah, like somebody, you know, like trying to come in with a hidden agenda. Mm-hmm. To drop a dime, to snitch, to tattletale. Because they're getting, you know, a taste of their own medicine. Whatever this information is that somebody, you know, is going to that is going to, whatever information that somebody's going to receive is going to help them to heal. But there's also somebody that possibly, yeah, could get, you know, like blindsided with a letter from the justice system. This definitely could have something to do, you know, like with this great news, you know. This definitely could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like the justice system knowing, you know, that you have proof of, you know, like some type of wrongdoing. So yeah, I feel like somebody just needs to, you know, like remain positive, you know, at this time. Things are happening in divine timing. And yeah, somebody definitely is about to receive some good news. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.